Is there gold in the backyard of houses in Johns Creek? Why do I ask that question? Because they are going way over asking price in the northern suburbs. And Amy's here today to give us an inside look at what's happening in the suburban market this year. Amy, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So a lot of houses have gone way over asking price this year. What has happened in the suburban market in 2022?
Obviously, there's just low supply, high demand, so
Yep.
naturally drives price up.
What is leading to such high demand this year?
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of people that are moving here from out of state,
Yep.
maybe people looking to go to the suburbs to get more house.
Yeah.
A lot of people lost bedrooms because they need a home office. They have more people working from home.
And you don't have to go to the office as much for a lot of people, right? Which makes potentially fighting traffic not as big a deal.
Yeah, so people want to live really in an area where they can plant roots and
Yep.
and just feel a part of a community.
Yep. And so this demand has driven, aggressive buying to where it's not uncommon that houses will sell for over $100,000 more than the asking price. And it's not that the asking price was low, right? And you've had a good amount of people in this situation. I think we were going to be super curious. How has that been for buyers, both from a psychology standpoint and from just a, hey, I'm willing to do this standpoint? What's it like when you start to realize that's what's going to take to get a house?
Yeah, so it's really been a huge shift for buyers to really absorb, I'm paying this much over the asking
because that
price
has
for
never
a
happened
house.
before here.
No,
Yeah.
it's definitely something that's new to this market.
Yep.
But there are a lot of people moving here from out of state where they've been in markets where they've already experienced that. So they're sort of used to it already. And then also just having been on the listing side so many times as well,
Yep.
seeing those offers come in and seeing what people are willing to pay helps me explain that to the buyers that I'm working with.
Yeah,
and
so
break
your
it down.
experience on, you sell a lot of houses on the listing side, is seeing all the offers. So you get to see how many people are willing to pay. And then when you have a buyer looking, obviously you pass that knowledge along to them so they know the same thing. Does it take people a while to get used to it, or are they just like, yeah, all right, I'm going to do it right off the bat?
Yeah, I was going to say, for a lot of people, it takes one or two offers before they realize, wow, this is actually happening. And if I'm going to make this move, I've got to be aggressive.
Yep. But what gives people confidence? Because people are confident that this is the right move, but what is it that kind of puts them over the edge, that triggers them to be like, yeah, this is the right move, even if it potentially feels a little uncomfortable?
Obviously falling in love with the house is key.
For sure.
Really starting to visualize themselves living there, living in that community. There's very specific reasons for people to make offers on homes. And sometimes it's just, there's not another one out there that can beat it.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things that's interesting about this market. If you're looking at it from purely like a numerical standpoint, there's a lot more than numbers involved here. People need a place to live. And there's a lot of value in all the other things you mentioned, the community, the school, the commute, whatever it is that's important to you. That's like, hey, I need to have a place, which factors into what am I willing to do in order to buy that place, right?
Absolutely.
What do you think? So, this has been pretty consistent this year, right? That the premium houses first weekend, really high offers. Do you see that continuing throughout the rest of the year?
Yeah, so we started to see things change, about a year and a half ago. Things started going 3 to 6% above list price. And then it jumped from 7 to 20% sometimes, depending on the price of the house.
Yep.
And so I think the interest rates may have an impact on that at some point,
But not yet. Like, as people are watching this, we're filming this in basically real time. Last weekend, has the interest rate change impacted the market yet?
No, I actually have buyers who are still, trying to get in before they go up again. So there's still a lot of demand and buyers ready to make great offers.
Yeah. Man, well, if you're watching this and you're thinking, boy, I would be nervous or I would need help to navigate this market, that's why having somebody like Amy help you is so valuable, because she has seen the market on both sides and knows what do you need to do in order to get that house where you can put down the roots and where you can enjoy it. So Amy, thanks for giving us an inside look. To wrap up from the very beginning, there's not gold in the basements or in the backyards.
No.
I thought there were when I first saw it. I was like, these houses are all going $100,000 over asking price. Maybe there's Bitcoin hidden somewhere. I don't know.
If there is one, I will find it.
Awesome. I like it, Amy. Thanks for watching, y'all. If we can help you, let us know. We'll see you again next week.